Welcome to Vlogmas Decluttering Roulette on Jamie Chaotic, where every day from December 1st to 24th, I will be decluttering one quick problem area in my house, drawn at random from a fishbowl. Because 'tis the season to decorate, host parties with friends and family, and be otherwise drowning in the stress, mess, and chaos of the holiday season. I hope the videos of me getting my shit together can provide you with some decluttering motivation and a few moments of relaxation during these trying times. Thanks for watching. Now on to today's mess. That's right, we are doing this big random box of memories and scrapbooks that I found in my storage unit that I had no idea that I put there and no idea why. This box was packed at least minimum 5 years ago when we moved into this apartment, and I think we had just put it into our garage. It was one of those like last 2 or 3 boxes that we just never unpacked. Obviously, nothing in there was important if we didn't need to unpack it in any soon amount of time. And I think somehow when we were moving things into the storage unit a couple years later, it just went with my reselling stuff and it ended up over there. So not totally sure how that happened, but there's also a chance that this box was packed when we moved into our previous apartment, which would have been when I was pregnant with our oldest child, Bo, who is 8.5 years old. So we'd be talking about like 9 years ago. And based on the stuff that was inside of it, I would guess that that could be true. I could have packed this box 9 years ago, which is pretty ridiculous to be holding on to a box of stuff and never have gone through it for 9 years because obviously nothing in it is important. Old calendars. Are we serious with this? So yeah, those calendars kind of gave it away. They were dated like 2013, 2014. So I had at least been hanging on to those for over a decade. I didn't pack this box at that time, but I had been holding on to those to like scrapbook with them. Something I am never going to do, obviously, at this point. So I'm letting them go. Clearly, goes without saying. This whole box was incredibly annoying. Stuff that was way older than a decade, let me tell you. There was stuff in here from college. And here we got to what now made me realize that this box was going to super very much bum me out. This was the pet adoption papers for my cats, both of whom have passed away years ago. Both of them were the cats that I first got as an adult, my first, like my babies, my baby cats. One of my cats, Lucy, I considered her my soul cat. She was just one really super incredible special bond with. And when she passed away, she was almost 19 years old and it was just devastating. So finding these adoption papers in there was like, okay, emotions. This is really crappy. I think this is all shred. And then I also found stuff from my first job, which was very, very traumatic and abusive. I had to fight them in court, so all of my court paperwork was in there, which brought up a whole bunch of bad memories about that. My student loan paperwork was in there. I mean, we're talking stuff from 20 years ago that at one point I thought I needed to keep, back when we thought we needed to keep paperwork back in the olden days. And I just put it in a box and forgot about it and never dealt with it. So clearly we have a big get rid of pile, we have a huge trash pile, and a gigantic shred pile. I was also getting pretty angry at my former self as time went on. Needs photocopying. What? What? No. No, 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 Jamie, no. Oh my God. Oh dear. Oh, there's a lot of dysfunction in this bin. There's a lot of freaking dysfunction. Oh my God. So clearly this was very cathartic for me and I'm glad it's over. All right, out of that whole entire gigantic box, this is all I'm keeping. Photos, scrapbooks, some paper, like construction paper, that's more scrapbook stuff, and one folder of things that has
a veteran's story that my grandma wrote. That one manila envelope was worth going through this whole thing because it has her handwriting on a story that goes in the like my mementos box. This is all donate, and this giant pile is all shred, and then all of that is trash. There was stuff in there from college. That was quite the shitty bin of stuff to go through, because there was some rough times in that box. There were some bad memories in there. All right, let's put this stuff away.
Even though I didn't remember that I had been saving all of that stuff, once I saw it again, I was so thrilled to be able to throw it away and shred it.
All right, let's go shred. Let's just do this. Let's get these bad memories gone forever.
To get me through this mindless, tedious task, I decided to set up my iPad with some Netflix. So I was watching Arrested Development, which is a great show. Highly recommend. Very funny to entertain me while I'm just sitting here going through seemingly endless piles of paper to shred. I think I had to empty out the shredder twice. And when I was on the very last piece of paper, it overheated. And so I couldn't even finish the very last sheet of paper. I had to wait like an hour and then finally turn it back on again. And then it accepted my final piece of shred. It was very poetic that it would die on the very last sheet. So hey, guess what? Bonus content. I decided I could not wait any longer. I could not wait until this 24-day challenge was over to deliver a load of donations to the donation center, because my car was already full. Like, this is an excessive amount of stuff to just be keeping in the car. I could not wait any longer. So I took a load over and dropped all this stuff off. Look at how much stuff I'm getting rid of already. Yeah, some of this was decluttered before I was doing this declutter roulette and I had just been holding on to it, but today is the day. So we dropped it off, and it feels great. It feels awesome to have that out of the house, and I have so much room now for new stuff to get rid of. Here's the before and after. It is not exciting. It looks like nothing has changed, but the rest of those boxes are going to be gone because that's another draw of the fishbowl. As always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like this and you want to see what happens tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Bye, everyone.